What's going on, guys? It's Corey at Colorado Coldbloods. And
Aaron with Colorado Coldbloods.
so,
Do you really need to keep saying that? Don't people know we're from Colorado Coldbloods?
I mean, they might, considering it's part of the channel.
Sorry. Anyway.
I know. Welcome to the Cheeseball Central. Anyway, with that, let's jump into the real content. So, with this, we are bringing you another clutch update. In this particular case, it is clutch number 12. Clutch number 12 was our boy Alexander, and he went to our female Karoo. So, in this particular case, we'll start with the male here. This is our boy Alexander. Alexander is a desert ghost, if you couldn't tell. He's a little bit of a smaller boy in our collection, but he works like a champ. He originally actually came from Royal Canadian Reptiles, RCR. And so he is...
Hashtag RCR Mafia.
Yeah. So with that, this boy here is a desert ghost, but he's carrying some additional genetics. So you may have seen us do the unboxing with this boy a little while back. He's growing nicely for us, but this is a desert ghost. He was a het krypton, which means that he was either het for clown or het for cryptic. And he is 50% het for tristripe. So you can imagine where we're going with that in general, but we did have him shed tested, and with that shed test, we found out he is het for clown, not het for cryptic. So that does adjust our plans with him a little bit. That's part of the reason that we think shed testing is an amazing option now that it's out there. It does allow you to kind of gear your projects a little bit better. So anyway, with that, we'll jump over to our female, which is Karoo.
This is Karoo. She's a little spicy, so I'm a little afraid here what's going to happen with the head. She's just our het DG. We did name her Karoo because Karoo is a desert in Africa. You can tell I'm really clever with my naming here. Like I said, she's a little spicy, but she's pretty for just being a het desert ghost.
Yep. Anyway, with that, you can imagine what we're aiming for here. We're looking for some desert ghosts, and in reality, we're looking to hopefully prove out that het try at some point here. And as long as we hit a few of the items we want in this, if we got some double het clown tries,
darn,
hard to go wrong. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump over to our unofficial, unknowing sponsors of the video. In this particular case, we'll start on the inside.
I am wearing ARS caging. All of our caging is from them. I looked over because that's where all of our cages are. We have upgraded to ARS caging and we love it. They're built great. We've not had any problems. They're easy to assemble. They are heavy to move. I can say that. But they are easy to assemble and we love them.
Yep. For professional racks, it was absolutely, you can't go wrong with ARS. There's definitely some differences with some of the other racks out there, but in general, I couldn't be happier with our ARS racks. Their heat is phenomenal in the sense that it's very balanced, it's well maintained, it's easy to kind of control, which when doing a larger rack system is very important. So with that, we definitely worked in the PVC. We did some melamine racks. We've done all that stuff.
We still have some
we still
PVC.
have plenty of PVC, to be honest. But with that being said, we definitely have upgraded to those professional racks, and I love them. So with that, the other unknowing unofficial sponsor is Morph Market. So Morph Market absolutely is fantastic for animal sales in general. You can head on there and find out, almost exactly what you're looking for if it's available.
As I call it, the Amazon of the reptile world.
Yeah, definitely can get into lots of trouble up there. So shout out to Morph Market. We appreciate you guys. And we definitely do use Morph Market. Not as much as some other folks do. We like to try and bring our animals directly to in-person shows first before we actually put them up onto Morph Market. The main reason for that being we like to meet everybody in person and have a nice chat and know who we're selling to, right? Not to say we can't get a little bit of that through Morph Market, but in general, it's nice to be able to actually put faces to names and meet everybody. So. Alrighty, with that, let's get into clutch number 12. What's going on, guys? This is Corey yet again. So we have clutch number 12, and clutch number 12 is a fun clutch for a couple reasons, but in general, it's our Desert Ghost, and we know he's Het Clown because we had him shed tested. He was supposed to be Het Cryptic or Het for Krypton, so that means either Het Clown or Het Cryptic. We had him shed tested. He was Het Clown. So the other thing he is 50% Het for Tristripe. There's not a shed test yet for Tristripe, so that is not something we've been able to check at the moment. So, but he went to our girl Karoo. So that was Alexander, and he went to Karoo. Karoo is our Het Desert Ghost female. So looking to hit some visual DGs, and we want to mix in some nice Het Clown, and obviously if we end up getting some nice Tristripe or maybe some Tristripe markers, we'll take it. Alrighty, so we will jump into the mix here. It was a visual Desert Ghost, so that means that this little nugget is 100% Het for Desert Ghost. So it is a normal Het Desert Ghost. It is going to be 50% Het for Clown. We won't necessarily mention the Het Tristripe since we don't know that the adult was 100%. If the adult does end up proving out Het for Tristripe, all these would be 50% Het Tri. But I would suspect this one is probably going to be Het for Clown just based upon the markings. But, again, that's just an educated guess based upon some of the previous Het Clowns we've seen and made. So there you are. There's our first one. Well, you're awfully nosy, so I guess that means you're next. Alrighty, so we have our first Desert Ghost of the clutch here. So, again, nice visual Desert Ghost. And on top of that, it is 50% Het for Clown. And, hey, Pas Het Tri, might as well. So, very, very neat. Beautiful baby. Nice chunky baby, too. Definitely absorbed a good bit of the yolk and everything like that, right? So even if you look at these two, you can tell the size difference. You can tell which one's the chunky one. So, alrighty. So then we will jump into the next one. And this one here is another Het DG. What I like on this one too is if you look at that head stamp, it's almost got like a light marking on the back of its head. Almost looks like a butterfly or something like that. I can't really describe it. Again, that's another one that looks like it's probably going to end up proving Het Clown. You got that extra kind of white striping on there that usually kind of pops a lot more with the Het Clowns. So anyway, there you are. All right, here, hold that since you're going to be a little escapey. All right, so the next one we've got is another Desert Ghost. Beautiful Desert Ghost. So with this one, again, we don't know if the adult is 100% Het Tri or not. He's only 50%. But with that, you can see some of the extra kind of elongation going on some of these stripes for the eye stripes and everything like that. And so many little escapees in the background. But my hope is that that ends up proving out to be Het for Tristripe. So, all right. I don't know why you're being a difficult one, but you're going to go see our friend over here. All righty. So, got to detach them from each other over here in the hatch bin. Catch the other ones. All right. So, another gorgeous Desert Ghost. So, this is another one that you see that extra kind of white striping on any of the extra pattern on here. And so with that, I would suspect this one's probably going to end up being that het clown, so DG het clown. Not necessarily seeing much indication here for potential het try. You've got some kind of weird markings in regards to that, those little eye stripes there, but not enough really kind of going on to say and scream to me that it's het try. That being said, I have plenty of het tries that don't have any real markers, so it's not a guarantee. It's just a helpful guideline that you can see sometimes. Alrighty, gorgeous. Desert Ghost is so hard to beat. All right, then we have another DG. So now you'll kind of see what I'm talking about here. So this one is a visual Desert Ghost. And with that, it also, let's see if we can snag the other little one here that I was showing before. So if you see the extra kind of white going on those sides, on those patterns, and then you come back here, you see a little bit of it kind of going on over here, but at the same time, you're not seeing that full-blown white streaking. Plus, on top of that, this one is not quite as bright as the other DGs, to be honest. So something just that's relatively noticeable there. So you can definitely tell it's much brighter than those normals, but not quite as bright as some of the other DGs. So there's suspicion about the DGA, DGB, all that stuff, and how it kind of creates it. So some of these might be het for DGA or het for DGB. Truthfully, we haven't shed tested any of these guys, so I'm not sure what might have passed down, but that's some of the suspicion behind why some DGs are brighter than others. So, alrighty. So with that, there is the last one. This is another Desert Ghost. And again, another nice bright DG. You don't see as much of that white striping again. So this one is much brighter again than that one. But you don't see quite as much of that white. You see a little bit here, more than this one. But then if we go back, catch this little turd, and then go over here, you can see how much more kind of extra white markings are going up those bandings, right? So different variety, different variations, but the het clown markers are there for some of these guys. Really, I think it'll be cool to have the possibility at some clown DGs in the future. But the other piece too is Tristripe DG clowns, stuff like that in the works. We do have the other hets and stuff going on. So with that, we've got some stuff in the works for this. And even the runaway. So talking about that het try. Even on this runaway, we can see some of these eyelets that are really starting to try and elongate on some of these too, right? So I think that could be good signs for the potential at that het try. We won't know until we actually breed them out and test it, or maybe we get a shed test that comes out soon enough, right? But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. There is clutch number 12 with Desert Ghost, het clowns, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We appreciate all of your guys' support, and we will see you guys in the next one.